Hello, this is Kirill from forexboat.com, and in this short video we're going to discuss how you can make the most out of this algorithmic trading for beginners course. A few things come to mind when talking about maximizing efficiency and output that you can get from this course, and some of them are technical aspects and some of them are just conceptual approaches to learning programming languages. So we'll start with probably one of the most important ones. It's highly recommended to watch this course in high resolution. So if I click a lecture here, for example, and I'm assuming you're watching this on Udemy, but you might not be, because the course is now available on YouTube and on my website as well. But wherever you're watching this, there should always be a setting in the video player that you can change the resolution to high def. In this case, it's over here at the bottom. So just make sure it's always set to 720p. And that way you'll be able to see the code much clearer. And also I recommend watching in full screen mode like this, so you can actually see me coding and exactly what's going on the screen. If you need to follow, just click pause and understand what's happening. That's absolutely fine. Also, you can see I try to increase the font in the programming side of things, but when we're working with charts, sometimes like prices on the right, they're very small, and there's not much I could do about that. So it is better to watch in full screen mode. So that's the main technical aspect. Also, you'll see that on the right here you have a button where you can download supplementary files. So you can always download the lectures. That's totally fine. Just bear in mind that because these are screencasts in AVI, it's sometimes they take a bit of time to catch up when you fast forward. That's not noticeable, and that's not the case when you're watching on YouTube or on Udemy or on any other website. But when you do download the course lectures in AVI format, then you might notice that. Also here, more importantly, there's a link to the source code, and you just have to click the button on the right here. It'll first open it up like this, where it's unformatted. So if you click the button up here again, the link to the external page, it'll take you to my blog, www.forexboat.com, and it'll actually take you to the lecture designated, or to the page designated to this lecture. And so here's the video, same video which is available on YouTube, but more importantly, at the bottom here you have the code of the tutorial, which if you need to compare or copy, you can get from here very easily. Now going back to the course, and speaking of programming, what is very important to understand that there is quite a lot of material in here, approximately 40 lectures that I've put together, and but what I would like to convey is that it's not difficult, it's not something complex, it's not like rocket science that you will have to break your head on, or like, you know, it's not like solving complex mathematical problems. It's just the same as learning a new language. There's just a lot to get through. There's a lot of information, a lot of new information, especially for those of you who have never programmed before. But if you've set your goal to learn this language, and if you believe that this will be beneficial for you, then you can totally get through it. If you just commit to it, and you slowly go through the lectures, and you follow the code, and you create your own programs along the way, it's not hard at all. It might look hard in the first 2 or 3 lectures, but then you'll get the hang of it, and you'll understand that it's all how it all comes together, and then it's just a matter of enriching and broadening your knowledge in this particular programming language, and I'm sure you will cut through it like a knife through butter with time. Along the way, there are 3 quizzes that I've set up to help you. Each one has 10 questions, and they come after the main 3 sections. So if you go into a quiz, there's no time limit. It's basically, they're all multiple choice questions, and some questions are easier than others, but all of them intertwine with the I'll just exit this one. I don't think it's available in preview mode, but all of the quizzes are aligned with the lectures in the section preceding that quiz. So there's 10 questions, and each one of them relates to a lecture here. Here there's a bit less lectures, so some questions relate to 2 lectures and so on. So these quizzes are highly beneficial, and they help you understand whether or not you've actually learned all the knowledge in these lectures for each section, and whether you've or if there are any gaps, then you'll know where to go back to, and which lecture will help you address those gaps. So that's that. And finally, in programming, like in learning a language, the most important thing is practicing, and that doesn't necessarily mean just following the code that we create together in our lectures. Like if we open any random lecture, you'll see that we're always creating code, and you can you can just follow me in your own Meta editor programming environment, and then check the code in MetaTrader 4. But at the same time, you're free to experiment, and you're actually encouraged to experiment and not necessarily copy the code and make it look exactly the same. Try to rearrange it, try to come up with your own ideas, see if they work. If they don't work, try to fix them, try to improve them, try to build upon that. And that's the best way of learning a programming language. You should always learn through doing. That way you'll remember faster, and you'll get the hang of it faster. So having said that, I really hope you will enjoy this course, and I'd like to thank you very much for being part of the course, and I'm really looking forward to going through all of this together with you. And at the end, I'm more than certain that you will be satisfied with your progress, and this will definitely benefit you in the long run. So you've made the right choice by joining this course. So I'll see you in the Programming Core MQL4 section, and until then, happy coding.